everyone, Benji here, and welcome to another episode of All About a Fursuiter, the series where we talk about furries in a positive manner. So last week we talked about Heartbeat Savage and how he was involved in the furry fandom. Again, if you guys want to check that video out, link will be down below. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about Kabba, or as some of you guys call him, Kabba blah blah, and talk about his journey in the furry fandom. So without further ado, let's get into it. So some facts about Kabba, and here's one really important one, is he was the founder and the chairman of Emerald's First Summit, also known as EFS, located in Pensacola, Florida. So the next convention that's going to be held in Emerald's First Summit is going to be around January 24th to January 26th of 2020, in case you all wanted to know that little fun fact there. So another little thing here. Storyfolk was last year's guest of honor at Emerald's First Summit, which was really cool. There was a bunch of cute and awesome pics here, and it was an awesome time. I don't know who's going to be the guest of honor next year, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. Another little fact, and a really cool one, is Kabba is married to Cobalt Husky, who is also the director of operations at Emerald's First Summit. And of course, the vice president of Emerald's First Summit is yours truly, fabulous Shonday. So one thing that was really cool that Kabba actually really touched me on was his most recent video on YouTube, How to Start a Furry Group Volume 1. And what was really cool and also very important is how to run a furry group or a furry convention or just a furry thing in general is to be a team, be a community, be like a little family. Don't be like a big leader, because honestly people will be intimidated by that, as he says in the video. But for me, I see the furry fandom as one big family, just one big huge family, helping each other out, helping each other when each other is down. That's how I see it, honestly. And Kabba really touched me on that. That was an awesome video. I'll honestly leave that in the description down below, along with my last video, if you guys want to check out Kabba's recent video, because that was really awesome. An awesome video that he made. So some lesser known facts about Kabba. He is pro Pop-Tart. It says on his Twitter account, boys. It says pro Pop-Tart right there. For me, I'm pro baguette. I will always be pro baguette, but he's pro Pop-Tart. There you go. You heard it here, folks. He's pro Pop-Tart. There you go. And kind of some Pop-Tarts. So another thing, another lesser known fact about Kabba is he has a plushie named Flip. I went on his fur affinity. Trust me, I wasn't doing anything suspicious. No, not me. Not this Beagle. No. But in all seriousness, he has a plushie named Flip, as you can see here. He's adorable. I'll be honest, he's adorable. I used to have a fox plushie named Rox, but recently I kind of lost him, which is sad because Rox is adorable. So now I want to talk about some positive impacts that Kabba has left on the furry fandom. And to be honest with you, his biggest impact on the furry fandom was Emerald's First Summit. And I'm going to tell you why. So the big reason was he's honestly brought the furry fandom together. He's brought it into more of a community and a more closer situation. He's made people happy, he's made people smile. But as he said, it's not just him, it's everyone. And he's absolutely right about that. We're all one big family, and it's really awesome. And I have a feeling, due to Emerald's First Summit and just any furry convention in general, it's making the furry fandom brighter every single day. So now I want to talk about my thoughts on Kabba blah blah. So if I'm going to be completely honest about this, I haven't got a chance to talk to him as much as I would like to, but what I have got to talk to him, he's a really cool dude. He's really awesome, really funny, just hilarious. He's really cool. Honestly, he's a really cool dude. I hope to actually meet him one day at a convention, either Emerald's First Summit or MFF or FWA or just any kind of convention. It would be really cool to meet him, honestly, and get a pic with him. He seems like a really funny, awesome dude. He really does, honestly. He's really easygoing to talk to. Some furries out there, they're honestly very hard to talk to, and they're shy, which I can completely understand. I'm shy too when I meet you. If you meet me in person, honestly, I have really bad social anxiety. That is very true. And Kabba is really cool to talk to. I would like to meet him someday, I really would. He seems really cool. So I think that will be the end of this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this episode of All About a Fursuiter. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you do enjoy my content, be sure to give this a big like, subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much again. Also leave a comment of what you thought about this video. What other fursuiters would you like to see me do? Anyway, thank you again, and for now, I'll bid you farewell.